Hello Bone Daddies, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a long time since my last long form video, but a lot of stuff's been going on. So I want to talk to you about the project that I'm working on right now. My grandfather passed away October 4th, and the hospital that he was unfortunately having to stay a lot at has a comfort cart. So I saw some crochet items on it when they brought the comfort cart in the one time. And so I thought, I have a lot of yarn and a lot of time on my hands, so I'm just gonna do a donation and donate it to their comfort cart. So the deadline that I gave myself was from the beginning of the year to April 15th is when I like to be done, because I want to donate everything at the end of April, so it's still a little bit hopefully chilly out because I have some beanies that I'm making. And yeah, I'm just going to be showing you today everything that I've made from January 1st to February 10th. So yeah, I have many things. I had a minimum of what I wanted to be able to make, and thankfully I was able to make that goal. Now I have all the rest of February, March, and up to April 15th to make other things. So let's get started on showing you what I've been able to make. Also, I want to say that some of the things, which I'll show you which ones, were already made. I think it's only like 2 or 3 things I've already had made, so that's just a warning? No, I don't know. Also, I'll be vlogging from now till April 15th and hopefully posting a video every week updating you on what I'm making. First thing I have are these fingerless gloves. This is a pattern by Passionate Kelsey. She just put it out not too long ago, so if you want to check it out, you definitely should. The yarn I used was a little too thick, I think. They're a little big, but I don't know, maybe I have thin hands. But anyways, if I do the pattern again, I'll use a different yarn. Decided to make some dishcloths because I know a lot of people like to use crochet dishcloths, so these are cotton. I'm not going to show you all of them. I have 20 of them, but 3 different colors. So there's this one. There is this one, which I think looks like s'mores with all the different colors. And then there's this light blue color. And I think I actually have a few that I have from leftover cotton, so let me find those. So here is a gray one. We also have this multicolored gray and like white. It looks cream on camera because, I don't know, my camera always makes things look warmer than they are. This yellow, it's more of a pale yellow in real life. We also have this one. It is way lighter also in real life. I don't know why the camera is doing that, but as you can see, it has green and orange and browns in it. On to the hats. I have this one, which is actually like a pink. I need to figure out why my camera is doing this, but I'm gonna put on screen right now who I got this pattern from, because I don't remember exactly, but it's so there's no like creasing at the top and it's really nice. So there's this color. I have this color, which is a blue with a cream in it. Again, that's the same pattern. Looks really nice and clean at the top. That was not made with that pattern. I already had it started and I decided to finish it, and you can see the difference already just in looking at it from the top that it's not that pattern. But obviously I already had it started and it was almost done, so I didn't want to, you know, scrap it. But I think some people aren't probably going to be as picky with how the top of their hat looks as I am, so I'm going to include this one anyways. This is one without a folded brim. This is that really nice pattern again. This was probably the second one I made with that pattern, and obviously this is more of a Christmas tone, but I'm going to include it anyways because I'm not going to wear it, so I don't want it just to sit around here. This is my first ever double-stranded beanie. This is done the same way with that new pattern that I learned, and this is really cute. I like it. Again, it's more of a Christmassy vibe, but like I said, I probably won't wear it, so I don't want it to go to waste, so I wanted to include it in the donation. This looks really tiny, but it does fit me, and I have a bigger head for a woman, I think. but it does stretch like a lot. I'm using one hand, so I can't show you right now, but it does stretch a lot, and it's using a thinner yarn, so that might be why it looks so tiny, but it does stretch like a lot. Let's see if I have any more beanies. I think that might be all. There's 2 more. I forgot I wanted to make 8 minimum. Okay, so there's this one, which I added the cute little fluffer on the bottom. That is so cute. I might make another one just like it for my shop, which I'm going to talk about a little bit at the end of this video. If you want to know about that, stay to the end. But I just love this pattern. It's so clean. Okay, there's that one. Last hat, we have this black one. It was not made with that pattern, as you can see. But, like I said, it's just going to sit around if I don't donate it. And there might be some little fuzzes, because it's black. But I promise you, I'm going to take I call it a sticky wand, but I think everyone else calls it a lint roller, over everything before I take the stuff in to donate it. But I'm not going to do it right now, because it'd be a waste of time to do it over and over and over again. But anyways, this is the last hat. Now let's move on to the shawls that I made. The first color palette for the shawl, this was a ice cream yarn, I believe. Obviously this is folded in half, but I don't have the room to show you the whole thing right now. But this is the first one. This one took a lot longer because it is such a small yarn. It's a 3-weight. But I love how it turned out. And yeah, my goal was to make 2 shawls for my minimum amount, so I'll show you the other one. So here's the other shawl that I made. This one I put a half double crochet border around the whole thing. This one I just finished this week and I love it. Wasn't sure about the color combo at first, but I think it's really pretty. I love this yarn, so it worked up a lot quicker, obviously because it is a lot thicker, as you can see, than this yarn. This is a 4-weight, the other was a 3-weight. So now we'll move on to the scarves I've made so far. For the scarves, I have one more pair of fingerless gloves. These are very fancy, and they took me a long time. I made them probably almost 2 years ago now. Maybe like a little over a year, actually. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to wear them, so I'm just going to donate them. I tried to sell them on my Etsy store. It didn't work, so I'm not going to try to put them on my new website that's going to be opening up, so I'm just going to give them away, and I know someone will use them. Now onto the scarves. We have this first one. It is very, very long, and I wanted to make a wider scarf, because I know I personally like thin scarves, but I know most people like a wider scarf. So there is this one, just a simple half double crochet. I have a habit of buying mystery yarn scraps and just, you know, yarn people don't want anymore, destash things on, usually I find them on Etsy, I find them on Depop, wherever I can find them, I will buy them. And this was one I didn't know what to do with, so I made a V-stitch scarf. And I think it's really pretty. And this is a thinner scarf, but I have an even thinner one. Fun or what? This is Red Heart Retro Stripe, maybe? I'm not sure. And then just regular old black. And it's pretty long, and it was really quick and easy to make. I'm trying to make stuff that is nice, but also doesn't take a lot of time, so I have, you know, a lot of stuff to donate. So those were my 3 scarves that I have so far. I will be working on more scarves. Like I'm working on a cowl right now, but you'll see that in my next vlog. Lastly, we have 3 lap throws. These are not full blankets, they are lap throws, as I just said. They are 30 by 30 inches, I believe. They're just huge granny squares. And I wanted to make these because they are really nice for putting over your lap in a wheelchair, or just covering up, you know, the top part or the bottom part of your body. I looked it up and it said 30 by 30 is a good size for a wheelchair, you know, blanket. So this is, I forget what it's called. If anybody wants to know what any of these yarns are, I will find it for you. But then I have some brown on the outside because I ran out of what I had before. So that's the first one. Here's the second one. Very neutral. Has a border of cream. And I'm trying to make everything, I'm making a few things that are very colorful, but mostly things that are neutral because I know that people might not like a lot of color like I do, or they don't have the same style that I do, which is obviously fine, but I'm trying to remember that not everybody likes what I like. So, and just neutral colors go with any outfit, so there's that one. We have just like a steel blue. It's a little deeper blue in person, but again, just something that, you know, anybody could like. So that is all that I have right now. This is from the beginning of the year to February 10th. So I will meet you back again to talk a little bit more about my website, and then I'm going to be filming vlogs every week, trying to post a vlog about what I'm making. So I will meet you back in one moment. Hope you enjoyed seeing everything I was able to make. Like I showed you, some of the things were already made, and I just decided that I don't want them, so someone else can get better use of them. Anyways, like I said, I'll be doing vlogs from now on, filming progress on projects, so crochet vlogs, for my donation. Am I making any sense? I don't know. I haven't talked to the camera in a long time. Since that's over, I will talk to you a little bit about my website. My Etsy shop didn't work out. I felt like I was losing more money than making money. And I didn't really have the freedom to do whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, because they make you do a certain amount of pictures, and if you want any, you know, promotion from them, you have to do free shipping, and then you have to mark up your products because obviously you don't want to lose money in the shipping, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff that I don't really want to deal with. I have got on Shopify and started making my website, which I'm hoping will be up next week. Completely, like, it's up, but I have it protected with a password because I don't have all the pictures, and I only have one product on there, just a tester product, to see if I even liked putting products on there. And it's really easy. It's really simple, and $39 a month isn't bad. I mean, I'm not doing anything anyways. You know, obviously you can tell I have nothing to do if I'm spending, you know, January, February, March, most of April on a donation. So it's just something to do, and I like selling products. I like making things, because I can't keep everything that I make anyways. That would be crazy because I already have too much yarn as it is. Anyways, once my website is up and running, I'll tell you guys a little bit more about it. It'll probably be in a vlog. And yeah, you can check out my TikTok, which is Dress Your Bones. I might have a link on here, but I probably don't. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna start filming my vlog right after this. So I hope you have a great day, night, wherever you are. Please stay safe, and yeah, thank you for watching. Bye!